Hi everyone, I hope you guys are good. Good morning and welcome to Campus Hustle Podcast. I am Wilson Kamau. In today's episode, I'm not alone. I'm joined by
My name is George Kamau, and I'm so excited to talk about the things that we do in campus just to make sure we have an extra coin on our pockets.
because men, where the economy is right now, nobody needs just to sit down and relax. Because for me, I looked at things when I was moving from first year to second year, and I realized that I had more needs which I could not tell my parents. For example, I needed to go out with friends, I need a better phone, and I could not give this burden to my parents. So this is what triggered me to hustling while still in campus.
All right, for me, I'm just wondering, how are you doing out there? I mean, a dollar being at 163 Kenyan shillings right now. How are you doing? I mean, in campus, for me, what triggered me to get into hustling was I discovered that there are so many things that I needed to do. Some were a surprise. I had not really budgeted them in the beginning of a semester. For example, you could have been given like 5,000 Kenyan shillings to just go and balance it within the 3 months that we stay in campus. And I discovered that along the way, there are projects that you need to cater for. There are
Sure.
things you need to buy that are needed in your school work. You also discover that the economy is kind of shifting quickly, and therefore, if you had budgeted for 5,000, that could only push you for 3 months, and you have 2 more months to go for the semester to get over. So for me, that one triggered me to basically want to get into something to push my daily needs.
And also another thing which really triggered me and motivated me to get into campus hustling is because the kind of course I'm taking, it wasn't so much time demanding. You could find we have only class per day, and so I have a lot of free time. And because I'm also from a business-oriented family, I said I could get into business while still in campus and make some extra cash so that my life could be good. I remember my first hustle in campus was selling clothes to students, and I could go to Gikomba, get the second-hand clothes, camera clothes, and I could come and work from hostel to hostel and do some sales to students. And it was really an amazing business because I could interact with students from different years in campus, and sometimes I could also sell to the workers in school.
Oh, that's amazing. I think for me, mine, I didn't really have to think a lot to come up with my first business. I mean, these guys I discovered in the University of Nairobi, especially the guys studying in main campus, you could realize that some of the students have one class in a
Per
whole
day.
day, and then probably in a week they have 3 classes, or let me say like five sessions.
Yeah.
So I discovered most of the time they would have a lot of time with themselves in their hostels, and therefore I thought it would be wise for me to just I would go somewhere in a cyber, get movies, and then I would sell them to students at a student price. And I know from per one movie I could earn something like maybe 10 shillings more as compared to what I bought the movie with, or downloaded free from somewhere where the net was quite strong.
So at the end of the day, you make a profit, yeah?
At the end of the day, you find yourself, you have some good profit, and something that so if you sell 100 movies in a day, that's 100 times 10.
Yeah.
So you have quite a good amount of money if you're a student.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
And that's some good amount for a student.
Sure.
And when I began my business, of course, the reception was quite good.
Okay.
The students were so receptive. So I realized that there are so many people who want outfit, but they are so lazy to go to Gikomba.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I came in to their relief. And so they really bought they really bought my clothes very much, and yeah, my business peaked, and I could make some good amount of cash, and which could sustain me in school and could make me to live a kind of a luxury lifestyle in school.
Okay, I think also me getting to start, it wasn't like a walk in the park, really. I will say there was quite some challenges when I began, because one, you're not sure if this business is gonna work. It's just something you're trying.
And you've already invested your money in that particular
Of
business.
course, these things are never free. This is Nairobi, and Nairobi everything. You're kind of buying everything.
Yeah.
I saw a joke somewhere. Somebody was saying that in Nairobi everything is 100 shillings. You just need to hear keenly
How many times has the seller announced 100?
I
Yeah.
mean, that was interesting. So for me, I think I had spent my money in this project, so I was just hoping that it gets to work. So
Yeah.
my challenge was, first of all, it's yes, the students are in their hostel, but really, did they tell you they need movies?
Yeah.
Some already have movies in their laptops, some
In their phones
also
as
in their
well.
phones. So
Yeah.
for me, it was
And
at
even
least-
some of them are not fan of movies.
yeah, some of them are not fan of movies. Some are reading novels.
Yes.
So for me, I just thought of maybe let me try for those that will perhaps want movies. Maybe that would work. So in the first week and the second week, it didn't really pick because so many people had not known I could deliver movies in the comfort of their hostels.
Yeah.
But on the third week, moving on forward, it kind of picked, and yeah.
And when I started my business, I also realized that I really need to market my business in the campus because nobody knows whether you have this particular business. So what I used to do, I used to post in my social media platforms.
Yes.
And I would also post in the class WhatsApp groups, and I also do some posters and put around the school. And by doing this, I do notice doing the PR and everything, I saw the return of my digital marketing through my social media platforms, and I could get clients from WhatsApp, from Instagram, from Facebook, and yeah, this gave me a number of clients.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's great. I think getting to market is everything because people get to know you through the tactic and the styles and the uniqueness of your product. So that's what now puts you in a place where you can get to do business well. Just quickly maybe just to say my last ones here is I think campus hustling is something that has enabled us to have quite an easy time in campus.
Yeah,
Looking
sure.
at the situations, we couldn't really fully depend on the cash given to us by our parents. So for me, it really pushed me to some point. I wouldn't really feel like I am a burden to my family or my friends. So really, it's something that anyone can try. You don't have to think on so much, maybe capitals of hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Just a little you have, you could start something.
Just a little.
Yeah.
But I also feel like campus hustling has really taken me from one level to the other, because where I was before I started my hustle is not where I am right now. Right now, I could look back and realize at least this campus hustling has at least made me to be someone, because I've gone to places, I've been in a position to do a project which I could not have done if I could not have started this hustle. So I'd like to make a call to the other students who are still thinking of hustling. Everything in this world is about risk.
Okay.
And if you cannot risk, you'll not get the reward.
Yeah, sure.
And so if you start 1,000 bob or 5,000 bob, just risk it. And you manage your business well. And sometimes what we feel as campus students is because we don't have financial literacy and that financial discipline. So when you begin your business, make sure that you are financially disciplined, and make sure that you separate your personal cash from the business cash, and do what you call the business accounting. Make sure you record every business and account for every business transaction, and you record every business transaction you carry in your business. And by so doing, we will have a smooth running in your campus, and will not be a burden to your parents.
Yeah, sure.
Not a burden to your parents. You don't have to call your parents, hello mom, I don't have salt, I don't have clothes. You'll sort everything for yourself.
Oh yeah, sure. And
Yeah.
even maybe those who are feeling like what they're getting from their parents, it's enough. We're still calling you to be innovative.
Yeah.
And just maybe earning an extra coin is never.
It's
a
not
bad
bad.
thing.
Yeah.
So sometimes there are those students who could be watching us and they're like, I feel like whatever I get from my parents, it's enough. It's okay. All we're just saying is that campus hustling is healthy, and this is something that would help you just to do other things that perhaps maybe are not in the budget given by your parents.
Yeah.
So we are calling each student to just look at their space and allow and just be innovative, create something that would also employ other students.
And even if you don't feel like you have the capital to start alone, you can also look for your partner, for your friend, for your classmate whom you trust,
Oh, yeah,
and
true.
do kind of a partnership in your business. Provided you guys trust each other and respect each other, your business is gonna pick.
Oh yeah.
Yes, what a show you have had here on the Campus Hustle podcast today. And I'd like to thank George for coming.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for making time to be with us here on the podcast. I'll see you guys in the next podcast, and have a great time as even we get into the campus hustling mode.